What's up? Hey Steven, how's it going? How you doing? Oh, thank you for the 10 months, dude. I appreciate it. It is time for pixels. You're right. You're absolutely right. How you doing, man? We are drawing some Yotei today. Very excited. Doing good? That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Not doing too bad. I just been listening to the Yotei music, and just like, and let me go to this one. Here we go. It's so good. And I thought, I had to draw some Yotei. Yotei, sorry. Cause it just has to be done. I can't not. What am I just gonna not? That would be crazy talk. So yeah. Um excited to do this one. I've drawn this already. Did this yesterday. Just wanted to get a pose down. And so I'm happy enough with this one. So we'll go with this. And yeah, I'm thinking we do the mountain then in the background, kind of silhouette. It'll be a little bit like one of the Ghost Yotei posters, but just a different pose. And yeah, it should be good. All right, let's get into it. What are you playing at the moment, Steven? Anything exciting? Oh yeah, you watched Superman, right? How was that? I got Exterminator's thoughts in a DM. Uh, I'm like, kind of. I mean, like, I'm not in any rush to watch it, honestly. But yeah, we'll see. Give me what I want from a Superman movie, just a hopeful distraction from everything going on in the world. Yeah. Yup. I get it. I do get it. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What's our base for this? I guess we'll go here. All right. Okay. This is a bit. No, this is fine actually. Yeah, I may wait until it's on streaming, honestly, to watch it, but I'm definitely excited for folks who say they enjoyed it a lot. I cover up that. Oh. In terms of games, working on the Plat Spider-Man 2, since I've had for those two games. Nice. How far are you into it? Thank you. I've been just need to pay New Game Plus. Um, yeah, I've been tracking your order, your delivery thing, by the way. I think it's still in the US right now. As of checking yesterday. But it is on its way. It's making its way. I think like the biggest delay is going to be when it hits customs, honestly. That's always just a nightmare. It's always a coin flip whether it goes through in like a day or if it takes like a whole freaking week, you know? All right. Go in this realm for this. Yeah, I've had terrible luck with that too. Especially because Canada Post tends to go on strikes a lot. Like, once or twice a year, they'll go on strike, and it's just insane. And not many people have sympathy for them here, I can tell you that much. Because, I mean, they kind of get paid, like, it's about, like, the compensation and stuff, and they get paid more than any other, like, most other, postal services. So it's kind of like, you know, why they did it. They want to strike during Christmas last year, and it sucked. What's up, Lindsley? How's it going? How you doing? Good to see ya. You'll deliver my night. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate it. Onyx, what's up? I am having a good Saturday. Well, my Saturday kind of just started. I kind of woke up like an hour and a half ago. Got a fruit bowl, got some tea, had a shower, started stream. That's been my day so far. So, you know, can't complain. Super exhausted. You're working your butt off though, Lindsay. Steven, thank you for gifting Lindsley a sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Who here is excited for Yotei? Yotei. I keep saying Yotei. Forgive me. I'm just gonna keep saying Yotei because that's just what I'm used to. Okay. I know it's Yotei, and I can't do it. I just can't do it. Got the hardworking gene from your mom. Gotta learn when to take breaks. I get it. I mean, if it depends how passionate I am for something. If there's something like some club I join or some um you know, some bit of work that I'm really excited about, then I will literally do it non-stop until whatever I'm doing is done. And in that sense, I'm hardworking. But honestly, after college, after doing like the masters and stuff and how hard all that was, I'm like, yeah, I'm just not. I'm just kind of I'm going to take it easy on myself from now on when it comes to actual work. Or as Yotei, so it works for me. I think I've done enough work for myself for a while. um, Plus, you only have so much energy, right? So I'd rather put that energy to things I really enjoy. Take it pretty easy these days. When hardcore in your own good days, yeah. I mean, like, I was so academically focused from a very young age, like right up until leaving college and even like starting my career. Yeah, I was still that way, but I don't know. Kind of just was like, holy shit, I can't keep this up for much longer. And I gotta figure out what is actually important and what I can let go of. And you know, that's just part of growing up, I guess. In it. All right. I kind of like this color actually. Hold on. Hold on a dang second. Semi-retired about 8 years ago. Nice. Used to make boring wear after uni while doing game dev as a hobby. Then was able to make the full transition to full-time game dev for a few years before leaving the corporate world. Nice. I didn't know you're a game dev, Onyx. That's awesome. That's my dream. You know, if the industry wasn't so fucked. That would be my dream. Uh, okay. This is like way too epic for this. Let's go back to the Ghost Yotei team. Do I even want? Eh. We might cover the eyes entirely. That was my original plan, honestly. Yeah. We'll see. We cover the eyes, it just looks more mysterious, you know? Actually, fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Yeah. Yeah. I do not have the time, Onyx. I wish I did. I got this. I got a full-time job. I also have my own game dev project I'm working on. Yeah. I'm spent. I gotta let something go first. But I appreciate the offer. Yeah, I have my dream game. I've been working on my dream game for like 4 years, 5 years. Or let me see. 4 years, actually. It is the reason that I started doing Picsart in the first place, was to try to make it happen. But then I kind of fell in love with just doing pixel art, and I was like, you know what? This is also kind of cool. Just want to get that arm blocked off. I think we're going to want... we're going to want... Yeah. So this right now doesn't make sense. We gotta... Okay, so actually what's going on here is... This is not part of the arm. What role am I fulfilling and what skills do I already have for my game dev project? I mean, I've been doing it solo the whole time. I've did a few years of like music and music theory, so I'll be doing the music on it myself. Well, I say that I'll be doing demos of music by myself, and then I'll be hiring out. I have particular people in mind for that. It's like a Irish mythology kind of game. So I'll be getting like traditional Irish trad musicians to do the music for it. This is all in theory. If I ever actually decide to continue it, obviously I'll be doing the art myself, all the assets, and then I am a software engineer, so I'll be coding all of it and have been. That's kind of the majority of it, right? Hire for the artwork. Just computer scientist through and through. Um, yeah, I have other people. I have people that could help me with it. Like, I have a bunch of engineering friends that I think would want to help. But yeah, it's a matter of just getting back to it. You know what I mean? It's just hard committing to some time on it. All right. Send me. Okay. I think we want. We want that. I think we want this for now. Okay, now we gotta distinguish. There's like a breastplate here. I need a section off. what we're gonna do. We're going to add like a highlight to sort of separate them, I think. What's up, Gensha? How's it going, dude? Sending resumes. Do they need to be in pixel form? Yeah. Only pixelated fonts will be accepted. Anything unrelated to pixels on the resume will be crossed out. I'm not here for it. Any mention of polygons is automatically I throw the resume in the garbage. Dark fantasy RPG, local and remote. Oh, cool. That's sweet. 70% of the code while having some old dev colleagues contributing some. Nice. Well, I'm excited if when you release it on X to check it out. Sounds cool. Just rewriting my resume real quick for no reason. Have you guys been seeing the absolute craziness that is the AI applications these days? Just like on social media, just like people just like there's a fucking like a Tinder app equivalent, like swipe left and right for jobs, and as soon as you swipe right, it's like, oh, it automatically submits like an AI generated resume, which is just and then once you get the interview, then people are just using AI to give them the answers in real time. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's working for people or not. That's the thing. But it sure as shit means that when they get in the job, they will not have a clue what they're doing. So, I mean, good luck to them, I guess. Okay. Your hiring manager for the last several years is a shit show back then. Even can't imagine now. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that most companies use AI tools to combat the AI tools in interviews. Yeah. I can't tell you where I work, but I can tell you that we do that. So, yeah. Certainly at the bare minimum to screen resumes. I don't know about like I don't think we do it for like in real time during the interview. I think that would be a bit much, but got so tired of having to teach juniors everything. Yeah. Get to the point. I saw self-taught software engineer. It was immediate rejection for me. Too many bad experiences. I mean, like, I think you really can't tell all that much from a resume. I'll be honest. I think it all comes down to. I mean, you can tell a decent amount from the interviews. But really where it matters is that first month where they're actually in the job. Yeah. Certainly I know I've caught some, like, I've spotted some red flags in new hires. Like, I was telling the managers, I don't think we should hire this person because of XYZ. This is the things I spotted, and, you know, and they're like, well, we're going to hire them anyway. I'm like, okay, your call. And then it backfires. I'm like, I'm just there sitting all smug, like, yeah, well, what did I freaking tell you? What did I say? I called it. Okay, I'm not sure about this highlight anymore. The highlight might be a little much, especially because we have this sword across it. You should get started with some game dev stuff, Gensha. It's really, really fun. I would say, especially, if you don't have any art skills, like, you really don't need to have art skills to, like, you can grab assets, you know. What's up, Mater? How's it going? Welcome in. How you doing, man? Yeah, you can grab assets and just put them in place of whatever you need. But I was stubborn and I was like, I want to make my own assets. And then here we are. Here we are, years later. I'm doing this. Tens of thousands of dollars in art assets around still after all the years of hiring artists. Jeez, man. Oh my god. Yeah. I've been very cheap when it comes to my stuff. Before I really pay significant amounts for anything, I want to make sure that I can't do it myself, Okay. Let's see here. Taking a long rest after walking all week. I'm doing good. Yeah, I've been running and gymming a hackathon past 2 weeks. I think when the weather gets better, you kind of are in more of a mood to, you know, get out and exercise and stuff. I think like going to the gym and or going for runs is just 10 times harder in the winter, you know? SFX, VFX, 2D sprites, 3D props models, characters galore. Is it like a third person 3D game, Onyx, or is it first person, or what kind of style is it in terms of that? Probably just use available assets. Well, yeah, I mean that's well. The other thing is that, like, honestly, so little insight for you, like when you're starting off, the most important thing about, like, I'm just gonna do it for like a 2D platformer example. That's the kind of game I'm making. But like if you have just a like a little stick figure, right? And that's all you have. And you can make them like you can get the animation timing for the jump, to make it seem satisfying. And you can get the animation of like a sword swing or whatever kind of thing you're using with a stick figure with no actual art on there. That's the most important first step. And the art comes after that and you just paste it on. So I would just forget if you're going to start Genshin. I would honestly almost totally forget about assets until, obviously you need something, but you can honestly, not even a stick figure. What they recommend is if you're doing, let's say, a platformer, or like this would apply then when you're, gray boxing. This will apply to a 3D game either. Just make a sphere in 3D or a circle in 2D and just add controls to that in the code and just like move it around and then make it, just make the sphere work for you. And you can go very, very far with just a circle or a sphere before you start adding anything else. Because adding an asset can kind of distract from the core feeling of it once, you're in there. Okay. I think this is going to be... Yeah, once I was in the position where I was like going to start making assets, like I did want to make just I wanted to at least get what the main character looked like because that was going to inform some of the gameplay. So not even add them into the game itself, but just to get the concept down. And I was like, okay, well, let's do this in Pixar. And then I just started learning about Pixar principles. And I had done art in I had always like enjoyed kind of doing art from when I was a kid. And then I just fell in love with like the engineer problem solving side of it, while also the creative side of, just doing art. I really, really loved the mix of that. So I was like, shit. And I can see like Pixar, I can see like a result and sends and show someone something in like a matter of a day. Whereas a game is such a long fucking, like, to get just a demo out can take so long. Now there are like game jams and stuff where you can, you're forced to make a game in 24, 48 hours or whatever it might be. I've thought about entering one of those actually, but I have not done that yet. So I should fix that. Third person adventure style, much like a Dark Souls and Elden Ring sort of aesthetic. It's not going to be a Souls like per se. Got it. Sounds cool. I was using Unity Onyx, and then after the Unity controversy with the, all that stuff, even though they went back on it, I switched to Godot, and I've not regretted that decision. So yeah, just using like a lightweight engine is perfect for my type of game. But obviously, if you're doing a 3D game, you'll probably want Unreal, or you can still do Unity, of course. pros and cons to everything, right? Make Kirby the maker. Honestly, yeah. I would not be surprised if I looked it up and like I would honestly have imagined that Kirby was a placeholder like silhouette sprite thing blob that they used when they were developing, and then they were just like, oh, we're so used to this circle, let's just give it feet. And then we're off to the races. That would not shock me at all. Yeah. Oh, I've seen the videos, Gensha. Kirby is absolutely an eldritch horror beyond our wildest imaginations, and we should all live in fear at all times. Really enjoyed drawing as a kid, but kind of gave up. Was a real artist, so never did anything like him. Oh, do you think that like might have discouraged you then? Because you were like, oh, I'll never be that good. That's a shame, if that's the case. Remember, Game Jam was actually part of what got you interested. I think it could be really fun. Oh, he was? That's so cool. That would actually be, honestly, Gensha, that would be a fun art piece to do Eldritch Horror Kirby. Just like an absolute, you know, just Kirby among like Lovecraftian horrors in like a really weird realm. That could be funny. Or like an animation where it's just Kirby doing his thing, all innocent, and then we zoom in, and inside Kirby is like the most nightmare fuel hellscape you'll ever imagine, where every soul he's ever consumed is trapped. Okay, I think I want to get rid of the curve on this arm because it doesn't make freaking sense. All right, that's good. All hail Kirby. Also, just made a shift at some point to being already practical for some reason. Used to love writing as a kid too, but also got discouraged at some point. Honestly, Gensha, yeah, like I feel that so much, and I'm glad I rediscovered the, doing art again and all that because I hadn't realized. I think it was, you know what it was for me, Gensha. Honestly, um, there was a point in college where I had just, felt like I hadn't really been doing much creative stuff. And then when I started working, it was the same story and it was all just technical. And especially when you're at work and you're just getting told to do things that are so, you know, like there's a long period of time where we weren't really allowed to innovate. It was all just do this thing, recreate this thing. Like this is coded in this language. We need to code it in this language instead. Do it. I'm like, okay, that's the least creative shit I've ever heard. It's like tearing my hair out. You think, oh, I make UIs. I'm like, bitch, the last time I actually made a new UI component? It's been a fucking while. It's basically we make the tooling for other people to make the UIs these days. So, yeah, very just like, I don't know. It can suck the life out of you, really. And then it was kind of like DMing, honestly, that made me realize, oh shit, like I haven't tapped into creativity in a long time. So I fell in love with DMing, and then yeah, Pixart followed. after that. Well, game dev followed after that, and then Pixar followed after that. The fact that he looks like a friend. Cannot wait to do another port. Okay. This is where it gets a little trickier now. I think we've blocked in the main colors. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get the sword done, I guess. Both swords. And then we'll see where we're at. Cause yeah, don't need to worry about it. What's up, Rodrigo? How's it going? Welcome in. Hey, that's just how it works, you know? Twitch noties, man. What can you do? Now, I have to decide how thick this sword's gonna be. I guess at least 2 at the beginning. Right? Okay, so this is off. Okay. Do that. When Swift was first introduced, so everyone was wanting to port their legacy. Oh god. Oh god. Thankfully I've only had to touch Swift once in my life in college for my master's project, and that was, I don't love it. I'll be honest. Okay. How many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. There's the problem. There's the problem right there. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3. 3, 5. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think we want to keep the 4s going. You still do some assembly, Onyx? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I actually found assembly really fun when I used to do it. I don't know if you have the same experience. Okay. Okay. Yeah. When you're hyper focused on the optimization, just learning about like, you know, the fundamentals like that is just kind of fun because often I think it can be a little unsatisfying sometimes when you're like, oh, you're coding in like a regular language and you're like, oh, this it just works. Just don't argue. Um but then when you hit assembly it's like, no, it doesn't just work. You have to make it work. Here's why. Here's where the memory's going. And that's just really cool. Okay. Okay. And then we'll do that. Nice. Right? It just went onto this from Ghost of Yotei for some reason. I don't know. I'm not complaining. I think it's a good theme. Fitting timing as well, you know? Alright. What do we think so far before I go into, like, adding details to this and keeping going with it? Do we like the pose? Would we change anything? Looks badass right now. Okay. Looks very snazzy. So I think the idea is that we do like eventually, we do like a mountain here. And just like the poster, we do a Ghost of Yotei text, across here. And then what I want to do, I want to do some animated grass. Like I want to go back and look at the trailer and see what flowers or grasses were in that trailer and make those and have them like sway with a breeze in a little loop. That could be fun. Yeah, that's the idea right now. And I kind of want to put the wolf in there. I don't know where. Any ideas where the wolf might go in that setup? Have a ponder. I could have it way in the background, just like on a cliff, just a tiny silhouette of something, but I don't know if that'll translate because it'll be too small. Oh yeah, we're doing the background for sure. For sure, for sure. It's gonna be kind of a light. It's gonna be kind of like light background like this, but yeah, just a mountain and other stuff. The challenge so far with this one is the type of clothing that she wears or you see typically in um Japanese media is it's very loose. It's a very baggy, the pants are baggy, that the top is baggy. So you kind of have to translate that somehow, which is just not something I'm all that used to. But it's fun. It is fun trying to do it. Mm. Oh, so I assume everyone here watched the Yotei uh state of play, right? I assume. What did you think? What was your favorite part of it? Give me your thoughts. I'm obsessed with so much of it. There's so much I love about what they're doing. Um, I think the setting up camp, NPCs coming to you is really cool. I like that a lot. Um, yeah, I like the camp focus. I like the, you know, you're not a samurai or a ninja, you're a mercenary, so you kind of make up your own rules and there's no hesitation to just use whatever means you can. In stark contrast to the first game. Like, you're not going to be fighting, I guess, what's fun with what the character would do. Um, and yeah, just like swapping weapons and disarming people and stuff is just so cool. I love it. Okay. I don't want to get this mask nailed down. Okay, so that's... Gonna be too much. Okay. Hello, Suki. Sick Ninja, thank you. Okay. Alright. It's gonna be very challenging is maybe getting this hat right. because I think we just got a hint at a pattern that it's kind of like porous, you know? It's like it's a straw hat, so there's lots of holes in it. So this is gonna be a tricky one. I think we'll do. I'm seeing in the reference I have here that there is like a break in the hat. So we can show that, I guess. Okay. Then I think I want this sitting one lower. And then what's up, Herman? How's it going, dude? Oh, thank you. Thanks, I appreciate it. That's what we got so far. Yeah. It's gonna be a detailed one though. I really liked the Lies of P poster thing I did. But that was like sort of taking the existing poster and like, you know, just doing it in pixel art. Which I don't really want to do anymore because, you know, it's not as fulfilling. So this is recreating the Yotei poster. Different pose, just more badass, you know. I think it's gonna be cooler. Steven, thank you so much for gifting Herman a sub. I appreciate it, dude. How you doing, Herm? How's your week been? And any plans, anyone, for the weekend? Anything exciting? Hmm. Just been trophy grinding a couple games. Got 2 plats yesterday and today. Ooh, what games did you get plats on? Exciting. I guess we might as well add the hair in at this point, right? I don't know if I want to add the eye in, though. This is gonna just look... Don't know how to make this look not fucking weird. Okay, if we did that, let's do... okay, let's actually stick on an actual playlist, shall we? Let me see here. Any playlist recommendations, guys, on Spotify? Gotham Knight. Oh wow, Gotham Knights. God, just wanted to see how it was. And earlier this morning, just finished up Jack and Daxter. Now that game is fun as fuck. I haven't played Jack and Daxter. I haven't played either Gotham Knights or Jack and Daxter. I've just heard Gotham Knights is not great. But did you enjoy it? What's your rating of Gotham Knights? I'm very curious to know. Yeah, let's just do. Sure, that works. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced with the AI thing. We're just gonna leave that. Nah. Nah. Screw it. I think that just looks better. Okay. Mediocre game with some fun stuff in between. Doesn't shine in any one aspect, which is a shame. What's up, Loco? How's it going, dude? Thank you so much for the 10 months. Appreciate it. Welcome in. But like those characters deserve better. I never really know what to rate games on number scale. Overall, I had a solid time with it, but I didn't pay much. Wasn't too long, other than the DLC grind with Swan. If you ever do play it, skip the DLC. I won't play it, Herm. I'll tell you that right now. I won't. No, I've been playing some Death Stranding 2. Uh it's, you know, it's fine. It just has the same issues, I think, as some of the same issues of the first game. It's just very repetitive. But I'm trying to get through it, you know, for the sake of the story, you know. I don't mind the walking. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to influence people too much, you know, if they want to enjoy it. It's just, I don't know. It's just very repetitive. It's the same. It's just like a game of fetch quests, you know what I mean? That's what it feels like. Okay, let's see. How do we want to do this? Yoda, what's up, dude? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Thank you for the 7 months. Or the 9 months, sorry. 7-month streak. 9 months. Little baba. Little baba. How's it going, dude? Bring this around. Okay, before I do that, I'm going to... This is darker than I thought, actually. How am I? Yeah, I'm good. Not too bad at all. Um, yeah, just kind of chilling at the moment. Work's been fairly easy, honestly, so nothing too bad on that front. Can't really complain. Can't really complain. Daggerheart companion name? Robot Monkey? Hmm. How about Monkey, but spelt like Wally, you know? Like with the dash in there, and it's just an E, a letter E. Monkey. Yeah, like monkey. Yeah. Like that. Do you know what? Me too. Steven, thank you for gifting Monkey a sub. God damn it. See, I think that's pushing it a little far though, Genshi, you know what I mean? You gotta be able to say the name casually, you know? Are you gonna say MNK3? Or are you gonna pronounce that like monkey and spell it like that? Pronounce it monkey? Is this like a Star Wars like a fin thing? Is that what you're going for there? I don't hate it. I don't like it. I really want to play Daggerheart, dude. Oh my god. Sounds like a fun time. Uh, okay. I think I want think I want this more down. All right. All right. What do we think about the hat so far, guys? Does that, like, have I conveyed enough that this is a straw hat with, you know, just putting in a little bit of the pattern? Or do you think I need to go further with it? What do you think? Okay, we gotta fix up the color. This is not actually what the color looks like, even though it's cool looking. Yeah, does it look, I mean, does it look like a straw hat? Because the thing is, right, if I was to do this pattern, if I was to do that across the entire thing, it would look very noisy, you know? And there's a concept in Pixart where you can just give a little bit of the pattern in certain areas and then your brain fills in the gap. So I guess I'm asking, is that working for you guys? Maybe try to add in the small damage part. Yeah, I did try Yoda, and it just wasn't working for me. I might try it again, but when I add the damage part, okay, fuck it. Try. We'll try again. Hold on. Let me try something else, which is we're gonna go darker on it. See, and then like there should be an eye in here somewhere, right? Which is just like okay, but you know, I don't have enough pixel real estate to make it not look kind of odd. You know what I mean? See if I how it is now, but if we putting more detail into the rest of it, you might need to touch it up later. Strawberry sticking out of it help a lot. Looks like it to me, okay. Main image from the game doesn't look like a straw hat to me. As I saw being a lighter color. I can show you the reference I'm working with, Gensha. That's what I'm working with right now. Oh, also, I'm not even in freaking full screen. Hold on. Oh, 11. Here we go. You think so? I'll keep working through that part. I'm gonna do just some frayed edges to it as well. I think. Like if the damage part is there, I do want to highlight it somewhat, you know. I mean, yeah, I guess it's not a straw hat, but like, I guess like, what would you call it? I think this is like the Pixar version of whatever you would call that type of hat. You know what I mean? I guess it's not straw, but it's a woven hat with like lots of gaps in it. But it's also got these like spiky bits. I don't know. It's a weird one. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks okay. I think we'll stick with it. I'll do another pass of this anyway once the rest of the detailing's done. Okay. Let's see. Gotta find a better shade color. Do that. Let's do that now. Whoa. What the frickin' heck? There we go. Get a bit darker with that. What's up, Slime? How's it going, dude? Welcome in. Looks like the reference image. Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right. Yeah, we'll have a decent bit of fixing to do, I think, on this. I don't want that much. Sure. Seems like she has. Man, I really the armor sets looked really freaking sick to me, honestly. In the trailer, I really liked them. What color would that be? Let's try that. What's up, Drew? How's it going? Mater, why are we hurting Steven? Oh, thank you, Simon. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see. They have like a little bow situation here. That looks awful. Hope this game lives up to the hype. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, the gameplay, I think, will. I'm just a little worried about the story. I think my prediction is that people will agree that Tsushima's story is better, but the gameplay is better in Yotei. That's my prediction right now. Yeah. It's always hard. I mean, they don't necessarily need to top the first game, though. I mean, as long as you enjoy it for what it is, then that's all that matters, right? Not every game needs to be so unbelievably fantastic, but I do have high hopes for it all the same. Eh, it's not feeling this at all. Gabe, what's up, dude? Thank you for the 10 months. How's it going? How are you doing today? Oh yeah, just casually playing a game and modding another stream and being a mod for me right now. You know how it is. How's it going, man? Sifu's story was pretty darn good game. Was just hard as heck, yeah. It's similar to Sifu. I mean, it's very, very. The story of Yotei so far, from what I've seen, is extremely similar, if not identical, to the story of AC Shadows, which worries the heck out of me because personally hated AC Shadows in the end when it was all said and done. What if we do just like a that sort of thing, maybe? Completely missed the state of play on Thursday and today, so completely in the dark what it's about. Contemplating keeping it that way. Um. Well, I'm sorry if we talk about it here, Exterminator. I can't guarantee that we won't talk about what we saw in the state of play, but um, suffice to say, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. Try and beat. I should try and beat Sifu. Took it off stream because I was worried about the time sync. Sifu is fantastic, man. It's so good. But it is hard. No doubt about it. There's a certain part of it you get to and you're just like, "Oh, I thought I had this figured out." Nope. Fuck no. Oh boy. Yeah, Gabe's playing XCOM still, and right now the squad is living on the edge. It is it is do or die right now. I'm gonna redo this eventually. We'll leave it for now. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Okay. I think we want this to be more darker. What's up, Sultan? Cigar. Do you do this often? Do you come here often? How's it going, dude? Welcome on. How's your day going? Sounds like it'll be more open world. I mean, the first game was open world, but it is more of that. Seems like, you know, they're heavily leaning into deciding your own pace for the game, you know? And that's cool. But yeah, at its core, I just like, you can just tell from a state of play or a trailer, especially when, you know, one of the devs is talking, you know, commentating on it, um, what level of passion and excitement they have for it, how much time they were given to innovate. And I'm sensing nothing but green flags from what I saw from the state of play on that front. So yeah, I'm really not worried about the game at all. I think it's gonna be great. Got a new work truck today, so I'm glad I don't have to keep using the shit one you had. Nice. Well, I'm happy for you. That's awesome. What kind of truck is it? Is it just like not broken down, or is it an actual like upgrade? Okay. That was another rope. Just a basic GMC work truck, nothing fancy. The plan is to fix my SUV this summer and then sell the truck and the SUV so I can buy a newer SUV. Got it. Got it. Got nothing but green flags for gameplay. Wouldn't say story was red flags, more so just neutral. I agree. I agree. I'm just hoping they can pull out something uh unexpected for the story, you know? Uh, hoping and praying and wishing. Maybe that's copium, but I don't care. I think They deserve every chance. They have earned that. Very much so. Rodrigo, thank you so much for 10 months at tier 3. Why you got I gotta do something for the tier 3s, man. I gotta do something more. This is crazy. Thank you so much. What do you tier 3s want? What do you want? I'll try to make it happen. Okay. We want polygons? Never. Never gonna happen. Okay. Let's see. Do we do the sword? No. Guess. Well. An exclusive fine dining date for all the tier 3 subs? Sure. Okay. Bet. We'll make it happen. Steak and lobster. It's on me. Okay. Fine dining is subjective? I guess. Unless you're at a really top place that's objectively fine dining. Like a Michelin star place. I would think is pretty universally fine dining. I think this needs to be... This needs to be lower. You know what? Yeah, I'm getting my light source the wrong way around. Let me fix that. If pixels and polygons fused together like in Dragon Ball, they would be unstoppable. Um, see, no, 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 thanks. How about no? How about I don't want to fuse? That just sounds gross. Fine dining for you is ambient music and napkin big enough to cover the body. Oh my god, what? Each tier 3 subscriber gets a personalized pixel portrait of themselves. I don't know what they look. I don't know what any of you look like. Well, actually, that's not true. I do. do kinda. But that's because of Insta. We got that combined creature, John. How about no? How about no? What if I was originally John and I split into a pixels and a polygons, and this you're seeing the John that's in pixels? You've Insta? What? I don't know what you look like, Gensha. I know what Steven looks like. Yeah. I know Rodrigo. I know Loco as well. Hey, it's only fair. You guys know what I look like. Probably too much, honestly. Okay. Let's push this out here. Yoda, I do know what you look like. Yes. Right? Yeah, I do. But I'm trying to remember where I've seen, like, I guess it's must have been Insta somewhere. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, a little green guy, of course. I'm sure, you know, maybe Yoda was in the selfies channel. You posted something or something like that. Herman might remember what you look like, Gabe. What can I see? Can I get a sneak peek? Okay. I'm gonna have to take your first answer, which I know wasn't to my question. It was to the previous thing, but you said yeah, maybe. And I saw that after I said my question, so I'm gonna take that. Thanks. I'll take the pick now. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Got your ass. Yeah, I've seen Gabe's eye. I've seen his eyeball. I'm trying in my head to extrapolate the rest of it, but it's a little tricky. Just a shadowy stick figure blob. Uh My god, this is like I can't even see the difference. That's why shadows are nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Do that. So we can upload the picture in case I so we get his real identity. Things go well. Ooh. Gabe, you teasing webcam for stream? Exciting. Okay. I like to picture Gabe as a pure goth, eyeliner, black lipstick, emo hair, the whole thing, just sitting there playing XCOM in full emo. He did say he dyed his hair, so who knows? I do have your PC ready for stream. It will be wow, you've decided that. Damn. Nice. Feel free to go back on it though as well, Gabe. I mean, like, cause streaming with webcam is just fucking tiring. It's tiring, man. It's kind of funny this topic came up because I was just debating the other day about posting on selfies. Oh yeah? Hey, the dyed hair might be gone, Gabe, but the sentiment will always be there. All right. Don't want to do too much yet. We're gonna leave that there for now. Honestly, probably want all that in shadow. Yep. Yep, that looks good. I'm gonna move this one notch back. Here we go. Better. More like it. Watching an interesting video today from Minute Physics about magnetic shadows, which is this cool effect where if you do it now and if there's a light in the room you're in, wherever you're at, if you put like, how does it work? I think if there's like a big light, like not a very focused light, but if there's like a wide light and you put like your fingers or something, like one close to you and one far away, and then you move them towards each other, I think like the shadows, like if you see a cast shadow on the wall, you'll see the shadows like sort of reach out for each other. I'm sure you guys have seen that effect at some point. It's pretty common, but it was just a fun thing to learn about why that happens. Why shadows like magnetize to each other, seemingly. And I just thought of that while I'm doing the shoutouts for this guy. I was in the military, just left my 2-year duty in Korea. I moved back to the States, but didn't have to report for about a month. So the last few days I was in Korea, I had a friend dye my hair neon green. Had it for a month, then shaved my head before I reported for a new job. So you had a shaved head too? Whoa. Crazy. Yeah, if you look at, well, you can watch Minute. Do any of you here ever watch Minute Physics? I honestly couldn't believe they were still going because they've been around for so long. But yeah, it's just a fun watch. See, I don't think I want. I don't want that much. I think it's too much. $47.3K channel points. Any ideas what you're gonna redeem, Exterminator? You're watching anything physics related. We were like making a rock watch anything physics. You can't just compare yourself to a fucking rock, dude. I'm not gonna allow that. Ugh, I don't like what I've done here with these. It's too much. Gotta reduce this a lot. Looking a little better. We'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. Maybe we do this. Hold on. Maybe we do this vertically. I think I like that better. $48.4K. Are we about to have like just a shit ton of redeems all at once? It's pretty scary. Not a rock, but a rock star. Wow. Wow. Okay, Gabe. How would you like to be unmodded? How would you like that? Does that sound good? What do you think? I can pull some strings and make it happen. Ugh. Would I accept it? No, Small Town, no. I wouldn't. There's no payment. There's no actual payment for this stuff. Um. Okay, I don't think this is looking too bad so far. Gotta do the pants now. Honestly, I gotta go back to the theory of doing clothes folding, like with the shadows in pixel art. I need to go back and just relearn the principles again, because it's tricky, man. It's very, very tricky. Oh. You have an idea or two? Okay, okay. I'm excited to see what they are. Remember, if any of you don't know what's going on, there's a redeem for 50k channel points. If you redeem that, you can pick, you can add something to the list of art pieces that I will draw. It's not in any order. It just goes into this pool, and I will get to it when I feel like getting to it. Yeah, so it's not like a queue. It's just a pool that I will pick from and draw something. But again, like, I didn't go for the pool this time. I just, after Yotei, I was just inspired to draw this, so that's what we're doing now. But I will get to it. Trust. You can't refer to this art as not too bad. Let me live. Okay, fine. You can be a rock. Fuck it. You want other deans to be of game covers? Oh, literally any idea you have, I want to know about it, and we'll see if we can make it happen. But I was thinking like, yeah, no, I was thinking of doing like maybe desktop covers and like if I was thinking of stuff to do that any of you would want to use to actually use. It would be first idea that came to mind would be desktop backgrounds. I like the dream is to have something high fidelity enough to be a desktop background for me. Because right now I have something, I think Yoda sent me this background I'm using right now, which is a Pixart one. But yeah, it's split across multiple screens, so I can't really show you. But Android backgrounds, ooh, I like that idea. I could do that for myself too. Can you redeem Wargreymon Pixar? That would be so sick, Gensha, and absolutely, yeah. I'd be so down. I am using it, yeah. If I redeem some Pixar of a game you haven't played yet, you have to play it first. That's not the rule. Alright, Rod has a request. Witchbrook? Yes. Didn't you show me that? It's like Stardew Valley meets Harry Potter. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah, it looks cool. Wasn't I thinking that was I confusing that game with some other game that was there's some game that has got did some controversial business practices, right? And maybe I confused that for Witchbrook, or maybe it is Witchbrook, I'm not sure. I think I just confused it for Witchbrook though. I think it's something else, right? Anyway, I have seen gameplay of it, Gensha. That it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I probably did confuse it with Witchbrook, but there's some other game I think that is similar-ish, maybe, Gensha. Yeah. Oh, the Octopath Traveler 1 and 2. I should, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I might start that soon, honestly. Small town. That could be fun. Using The Last of Us wallpaper I found on Wallpaper Engine plus C3. Oh, nice. Oh, really, Gensha? God damn, Rodrigo. How many songs do you have? Holy shit. And why aren't they coming up in my thing? Oh, couldn't add. Well. Well. Actually, and loves them. Would pay for an Android background. I don't want you guys paying for art from me yet. I still look. I understand you're gonna yell at me, but I still don't think I'm good enough to sell any art yet. Okay. That's just a step I'm just not. I don't feel like I'm ready to take it. Sorry. That just feels wrong to me. Like I'd feel like I'd be stealing your money. So to finish Chrono Trigger, God, I need to start Chrono Trigger, man. Oh, but that is that's a chunker of a game, though. Yeah, I do. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna start that soon because, yeah, I'm gonna start that soon. Trust. Yeah. All right. Oh, only 20 to 25 hours? Oh, it's not too bad. Why did I think it was... You know those kind of games, though, Gabe, you know, can be ridiculously long. Man. We're gonna pause this song. Not really in the mood for that. Let's go back to chill. Most RPGs are much longer now, but wasn't always the case. That's honestly fascinating that they're just getting like that. That wasn't always the way it was. I wonder why that happened. I wonder why they started getting insanely long. I mean, like it's not exclusively JRPGs that are doing that, but yeah. Why do we think that is? That's a good question. Why do you think games are getting... I mean, of course, not every game is getting longer, but... Seems like for certain types of games or certain studios, you know, cough, Ubisoft cough. You'll be starting my favorite game soon? Hollow Knight? Talk to me, loco. Tell me it ain't so. You've heard Metaphor is very long? No, Wukong. Fuck. Damn. Has anyone here played Metaphor? I mean, like, getting such high praise at the Game Awards. You done played Hollow Knight? Nice. Wukong is, Who here played and enjoyed Wukong? Yeah, Metaphor, I mean, I'd be curious. It's just I haven't heard anyone having played Metaphor in the community yet to sort of... You enjoyed Wukong? Metaphor 60 to 70 hours. Oh, rough. Oh shit, really, Small Town? Oh, that's awesome. Alright, no spoilers though. Don't give away boss names. Jeez. Whoa. But that's really cool. Started Wukong, stopped it, chapter 4 or 5, then finished it 1 year later, but liked it. I could never go back to Wukong. Not on your life. Played the demo Metaphor, enjoyed it. So it got added to the backlog. What's it like? I don't think I've seen any even footage of it, to be honest. What kind of style is it? What would you compare it to? I'm gonna forget that boss name. It's not a big deal. Forced enough to finish Wukong because I left just before the final boss. Oof. I don't know if it was one challenge, but I played. Don't think I raged at it though. There was one section that you raged at, Gabe. There was one section I distinctly remember. But that, I mean, no fault of your own. That section is just, yeah, it's just a fucking nightmare. It's just a nightmare. That place. Got burnt out. Started playing GTA 5 story mode for the 4th time. Having a great time. Burnt out of Sekiro? Damn, dude. Did you get too much parrying? Were you too good at it? What happened? That's good you're enjoying GTA 5. I never finished GTA 5 story mode. I just can't. I just... It's just not... It's just not for me. You got a bounce, Loco? Alright, take care, man. Hollow Knight is hard as people say it is, even for people familiar with the genre. If you're familiar with the genre, I would say... I mean... It depends. There's certain... I would say this. To just complete Hollow Knight, to just go from start to end and finish and get an ending, it's not too bad. It's really not bad. But there are certain really cool optional things you can do that are very much challenging. You know, I would say that it's really difficult to compare it like exactly one to one with a Souls game. I would say Hollow Knight is as difficult as Elden Ring is what I would say. Like your average experience in Elden Ring, if you take out the hardest bosses, is probably around the same difficulty as the average of Hollow Knight, is what I would say. Fuck off. Get out of here. Fucking jeez. God damn it. Back again. It's totally not you taking forever to remember the password. God damn it. Oh, fuck's sake. I appreciate it. Herm's been gone for so long. I was like, where is he gone? There he is. Oh, don't give him a soap, Rodrigo. I can't even say thank you for that. What? Because now he's gonna have an excuse to be here more. This is a safe place to confess that I generally thought that you were polygons and it was an alt account. Oh my god, Terminator, are you serious? No. It's a safe place, but that's hilarious. Oh man, dude, why am I'm so hungry right now. What the fuck? How long have I been streaming for? 2.5? Okay. We'll keep her going another 30 minutes. I am hungry. All right, we gotta get these swords going. It's just it's a tricky one with the old swords because it's like it's gonna be hard to contrast them. I'm gonna have to make it pretty shiny, I think. I had a fruit salad this morning, Exterminator. That's it. And it's now 1:15. So I mean, not too bad, right? But I am getting there. I'm stomach is growling. Impatiently waiting for Hades 2. You still think it's me? How quick? Okay, wait. Johnny Polygons, type something right now. We gotta prove that I'm not him. I'm gonna just draw. I'm gonna be drawing. Okay, you can see me drawing. I'm not typing. Okay. Wait, we gotta change the background color. Change the background to red. Oh, that actually looks really cool with the red background. That actually looks kind of sick. Not gonna lie. I actually have 4 arms, yeah. If I eat something, if I eat one meal, I get a 24-hour stream in me. I don't think so. The fact that you forgot the password is so funny. Speaking of stores, I saw a TikTok of someone unboxing a real Rivers of Blood katana. It looks so sick. Oh shit. That's awesome. Pre-recorded stream. I'm just really good at predicting what you're gonna ask me. Could have programmed it to type on delay. Oh my god. I've just changed the name of stream elements to John and Polygons. Okay. Trying to figure out. I'm gonna use some other reference here. Mm-hmm. An AI to predict your comments. Do you think there'll ever be? I mean, I'm sure it's already a thing, but AI streamers. Do you think that would ever take off in a big way? I mean, I hope not, but I feel like I saw something about that like a few months ago or maybe a while ago. Yeah, I like to think no, but who knows? You know what I mean? Just got back from watching Okay. All right, Gabe. Your time is done. Mod removal inbound. Why? 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 God, God damn it, Rodrigo. Because we're not playing that right now. I don't know. It's not. It's never Polygon time. We're not considering you're already seeing a lot of bots on Reddit and YouTube making sensible comments. Hope it never becomes a thing. Yeah. Gensho wants to mod instead. Bet. There's software that can make an AI character for you to react to anything that goes on the screen, like alerts. Ooh. I hate that. The only good thing I could see with AI for streams would be automatically translating in real time. That would be sick. Because that's a thing. But I don't know if streamers are using it. But that is a thing, which is really, really cool. So if you don't speak my language, AI would just make it seem like I'm speaking in your language, but with my same accent and everything. So it still sound like me, but speaking in that language and in real time, which is just so cool. So cool. We're gonna go full white. All right. All right. No, we're not doing the slow version either. I would consider doing that for my own voice, though. If it messes up and says something offensive, could end up getting you accidentally cancelled. I don't think it would do that. I mean, I don't know. It would just seem weird if it was like a different voice, though, you know? I feel like. Because it's not the same as like when like something is dubbed, I mean, you only get to know like a character in a show or something based on that dub voice, but I think it would be different for this. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's a happy medium in there again, just somewhere. What did he do to me? I just not the place. I just don't want joke submissions for the music. Okay. Because it's just distracting, to be honest. No, no, no. We're not sticking with the red background. But I needed to do the red background so I can actually see what the sword looks like. So I need something contrasting. But the red background does look cool. Looks very Kill Bill. Wait, it looks cool. It's just not what I'm going for. All right. A little pixel soundtrack to match the pixel art. All right. Let's see. Is that brighter? It is. Sweet. All right, we got the mountain going. Mm. Solid mountain. Lead singer of this band, the Wildflowers, is Jacob Dylan, son of Bob Dylan. That's cool. Fun fact. I like that song. That's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Some more green. Oh, less green. Way less green. Billie Jean, eh? Sure. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. We'll get these filled out and then we'll call it. This is the part where we like sort of diverge from pixel art. We're more into like painting right now. But what has to be done? All right. Then I'm looking cool. That's good. But there's a lot we're gonna add. We're gonna add some other effects in there, I think. All right. Okay. Just beat your first boss. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Congratulations. And saw someone do this technique before. Oh, wait. No. Hmm. How do they do it, though? Hmm. I'm not sure how to do it. We're gonna just do it my way then. Cut. Paste. Nice. There we go. That's behind her. And then Okay. Then take that. I'm gonna have to add noise to this pattern, I think. Might change this as well. I'm not totally convinced this is gonna be what we're gonna do for the foreground, but I just want this idea in there first. All right. Cool. We will leave it there for today, folks. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah. I don't know if I'll continue this on stream or if I'm gonna finish it off stream, but is it? This is from the YouTube thing. Oh shit! Wait, hang on. Sorry again. I missed your redeem, your request. Let's move on to that. We'll end it with Gensh's request. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think it's working out well enough. I think I'm gonna think of more ideas for the background, you know what I mean? I may go back to, like, my original idea was to have some grass in there. Yeah, we might do that instead. But yeah. For now I'm happy enough. Have a great weekend, everyone. Give it 2 minutes and you create the moment. Stop, it's all down. Jesus Christ. Stop. It is average at best. All right, take care, guys. Have a good one. Bye. When did I start? When did I start what? Art Pixar in general or this art piece? I said bye already, Yoda. You can't ask me a question as I'm leaving. All right, see you.